Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Once again, I should have started talking before I came on here. Yeah, I've been in the 90s all week. It's been funny. What did I tell my girlfriend last night? I was like, dude, it's like a fat old Dawson's Creek going on over here. Funny shit. King of Hearts came out in that. So we'll see what's going on. Because there's definitely a bunch going on. Dynamics are shifting. Light and Skate Portal, y'all. I am so sorry. I did not sound like that. Or I didn't know I sounded like that. My apologies. Also drinking a cold drink instead of a hot drink. I guess I solidified everything, but man, it's hot down here. Hopefully it will be cooler after this. It's supposed to rain the next few days. It's got everybody bummed out because it's hard to work in the rain. But I tell you, man, sat out in the first bit of that rain yesterday. That thunder and that lightning. I love that shit so much. Let's see. King of Hearts is the loudest. So for anybody dealing with this King of Hearts, which is funny because in that card, how I describe it as is like, right, this is a battle king, right? This isn't, what's the saying? I don't need a knight in shining armor. I need somebody whose armor is battle tested and worn. But because it's skeletal, it's like there's no softness. There's not a lot of softness to this person. It's a King of Cups, but they're very in control of, not so much in control, but yeah, in control of their emotions to the point where they can come off cold. Came this far, might as well keep going. Don't dwell in the past. Don't dream of the future. Concentrate on the present moment. Never underestimate the predictability of stupidity. If you weren't stirring the bucket, you wouldn't have gotten shit on your shoes. That one's from the father-in-law. Mama always said dying is a part of life. It is. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. In the beginning, the universe was created. This made a lot of people angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move. Interesting. All right, let's get a 3D 45D for this King of Hearts. And an Oracle card. And then you all can figure out who this is. in your collective web. Or if it's you. Oh, we got 2 cards down here. You got vulnerability and grounding. And addiction. Alrighty. That is what I do in thunderstorms. That's why, like, damn it, man. Just seems to be a lot with addictions lately. Pops up a lot. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just getting into the 3D, 4D, 5D. Sorry for anybody who's rewatching. But I got grounding, vulnerability, and addicted. And I started out with that King of Swords, or King of Swords, the King of Hearts. That Battle King. And I was just explaining that type of energy. So the King of Hearts is also masculine water sign card. Take that as it resonates to you. Doesn't have to be, though, because you should look at your entire chart. They say, everybody tells you look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. My sun, moon, rising, and Venus is what, most of y'all already know mine. Triple fire sign. That's why I started this channel out as the Queen of Fire. And then I switched it to the Valley of Fire. And then I'm not sure if I did another one before I finally landed on the Tower. Tell you what, the most difficult aspect I got to deal with is the fact that I'm a triple fire sign, but my Venus is in Pisces. Wonder why I understand Pisces so well. Well, not only am I a cusper with Pisces, I'm literally born on March 22nd. I'm born on the first day of Aries, right? First day of spring. Spring lamb. Sacrificial. It feels like sometimes. Anyways. Yeah, my sister was a Pisces. It's a February Pisces. End of February. Oh, obviously. For those of you who are new here, 3D, 4D, 5D. 3D is the 3D, the most basic part of the timeline, what everybody assumes is going on, things of that nature. 4D is what's on everybody's minds in the telepathic web. 5D is what is going on the celestial planes, angels, celestials, Pleiadians, dragons, I don't care what the fuck you call them, fairies, all that good jazz. They are all, well, dragons and fairies are kind of in between the 4D and the 5D, but still. That's why I tell you to get out into nature to tap into that. Venus and Taurus. That's actually really nice. Taurus is a very sensual sign. To have that as your Venus also probably gives you a very steadfast heart. It's not easy to loyal. Sure. For sure. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we started out with that King of Hearts. Mixed with the energies that's come through already. We've got a Siren Queen of Fire here, right? Queen of Wands going on. Right? Five of Cups. Missed opportunities. Eight of Cups. Moving on. Four of Rods. Building new stability. Three of Cups. Having more connection, new connections, and celebrating. All right, so what's really going on? We got a Prince of Swords, the Sun, Five of Cups reversed, change, Two of Pentacles, gain, Nine of Pentacles. So whoever it is, they ain't moved on as much as they think they moved on. Oh, well, no. The Five of Cups reversed has got me. The Prince of Swords is very opinionated. He's very fast-moving. He's very, can be very short-tongued. Sometimes a little immature. Like, whereas the King of Swords can give you hard truths without hurting your feelings, the Prince of Swords has not mastered that ability, right? And sometimes he just says things to manipulate, right? And because they're immature, the manipulations are like kind of a like manipulative aspect, right? I do see that there is a lot of emphasis trying to be put on warm communication, focusing on warm energy. I feel like whoever this is trying to be softer, because you get the Prince of Swords followed by the Sun here, right? They are trying to be softer. They are genuinely putting efforts into not focusing so much on these missed opportunities, right? I mean, because that's what I talk about, like the 3D. You know, that's like your Facebook feed. That's what you post to be. That's what you tell people about. That's things like that. So that's what everybody's fucking opinion is on shit. So it's like on the 3D, everybody's like, oh, this whole drama. And then it's just like, that's not really what's going on for this person. They're really just trying to find a lot of change and balance, right? And maintaining an attitude of gratitude for life, right? Like sometimes, whoa, the dance by Garth Brooks, right? Unanswered prayers. Garth Brooks is coming through hardcore right now. Unanswered prayers. Somebody likes old school country. George Strait. Pure country. To anybody who hasn't watched it yet, go watch Pure Country. All right. I don't know what we're going to do today. We're going to have to do a movie marathon or something over here because it is raining all day. It's going to rain for days. On the 5D, whether you are this person or this is someone you're dealing with, they are defensive for a reason, and they are guided to be so. Nobody has to share any information that they don't need to share, right? And the whole point, right, we can't sit here and go, focus on the positive and blah, 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 and then post a bunch of negative shit. So, and it's none of anybody's business to know your negative shit. So the 5D is like whoever's dealing with this, for sure, maintain your focus on, you don't need to share nothing with nobody that you don't have to. Point blank, period, right? You got the Two of Pentacles, focusing on those skills and maintaining the balancing act, right, between all these dimensions, right? You got the Queen of Pentacles here, the Page of Rods, and then the Empress. So there's definitely a very, very strong divine feminine energy here for sure. There's definitely messages either coming in from this person or needing to be going out to this person. Where is it up here? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. That's really all there is to say about it. Either messages coming in or messages that need to go out to this person. If you are, I'm gonna say it. It's to whatever your story is. I don't like putting too much out there because I don't like anybody to. Good morning. I don't like anybody to take tarot readings too seriously and make too drastic of a life decision based on one tarot reading, right? So, I mean, I get a strong urge that because that reading was about the King of Hearts and that feminine energy came through on all those lines, that it's probably messages for that person to reach out and say something, make some kind of peace. But I do feel like they're definitely not grounded enough. There's still more to do, right? Because you need to ground and you do need to be vulnerable. But there is still this. Oh, man. It says it's like if you're the person who has to reach out, it's be vulnerable, but stop being the fucking victim. Whoever this is addicted to being the victim, right? This person is addicted to being the victim, and I feel like they don't want to come across that way, and they're trying to get over that, right? That's why they're doing a lot of grounding, but there's a way they got to figure out how to be vulnerable. How to be vulnerable without being the victim and without coming off cold, right? You get back to that King Hearts from this deck. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right? In the very beginning, I was talking about how this person's trying to be softer, right? Things of that nature, because this King of Hearts comes off as very cold, and he comes off as a King of Swords. Alrighty. Let's do a story time for the collective. Let's see what the main energies everybody's working with right now. All right, we got the gentleman, the Ace of Hearts. And don't he look like a King of Cups? Yeah. Shadow work ain't easy. Everybody needs some shadow work right now. I'm working through it, dude. I ain't finished with none of this yet, y'all. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's happening. All right, so we got 28, the gentleman, the prince or the peasant, Ace of Hearts. Home, soulmate, a man of importance, a male partner, masculine influences. The two versions of the gentleman. This is because there are two versions of the gentleman. This is because in many fairy tales often have a peasant becoming a prince or vice versa. The peasant shows up as the hero in The Peasant and the Buffalo and the Tiger. This Vietnamese tale shows how a tiger is outwitted by the peasant. The prince is represented by the Spanish tale of the Bear Prince. Both the gentleman archetypes, both the gentleman are archetypes of the before and after the transformation that often happens in fairy tales. The peasant defeats his enemies, the tiger, by being smarter than the tiger. While he doesn't become a prince per se, he is celebrated as a hero in his village. The bear prince is the prince cursed to wear another face until he can be loved in both his beast and his prince form. The key focus for this card is whether it is a prince or whether the peasant who shows up. Remember that the masculine influences are at hand. All right. All right. Damn. I'm sorry. I hope all this rain washes the damn pollen out of the air, too. That would be awesome. Three cards per sign as pertaining to the gentleman. Aries. Aries, I'm tired of fucking John. Look at Queen of Swords, Queen of Air, third party situation, Queen of Earth. I'll tell you what, if you are a masculine energy, this is not very gentlemanly of you. And if you're a feminine energy, understand that the Three of Swords is a choice to put yourself into a painful situation. Definitely see with the queen of these two queens. One, they're facing away from each other. So take that how that resonates for you. As the general message here, it's a matter of the Queen of Pentacles focuses on what she needs to focus on. Her family and her home and structure comes first, right? The Queen of Swords, she's quick thinking, she's higher thinking, she's perspective thinking, right? She pulls herself back, really analyzes, and that's how she cuts the bullshit out of her life. What's the bullshit? And remember, third-party situations do not always mean cheating. That just means someone within this dynamic is influenced by an outside force. It doesn't necessarily mean to be another person or a lover or whatever. It can just be their mother. You never know. Taurus. Taurus, you got the King of Wands here, so you're definitely a fiery masculine energy coming on here. There's also the masculine fire signs there. You've got the Aquarius card here with the star and the Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a lot of hope and renewal here, right? But I do find whatever this passionate energy that's coming in, just make sure that you keep your balance with it, right? With that hope and renewal, just because it's renewal, I sense that it could be somebody from your past that comes in too. With that gentleman card. Gemini. Gemini, you definitely have a lot of victory coming. Your sitting still is going to grant you the victory that you wanted, and it's going to build the stability, right? You got the 1111 card, and this is definitely the way it looks in this deck, right? This is definitely lining you up for this. Cancer. Cancer, you got the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers reversed. Emperor is the Aries card. Queen of Swords is the feminine air signs. The Lovers reversed. These are two very powerful energies, right? In their own right. And there is definitely a very, very intense connection here. Right. I didn't even notice all this in this card, right? So you got the Lovers reversed here. On one side, you got Eve with the snake in the tree. On the other side, you got Adam in a burning bush. And then you got God. And all I can think of is that looks very similar, right? Change this person to the devil and put chains on their neck. And what is that card? That is the Lovers reversed, right? This is a very dangerous connection to you. It's a very intense one. And it could just be the intensity that comes in between two powerful people like that. When you come in close proximity of each other, you can almost it's like two magnets, you push each other apart, right? And it's, if you're in it, you understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, when you come around another powerful person or a lot of person that's in a powerful energy, and watch out for the emperors like that, right? Emperors are very strategic. They're chess players. They're, battle strategists. They seek counsel. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords is a very, like I said, higher perspective thinking. Similar, she's not as manipulative. She's just as observant as the Emperor. So if you're the Emperor in that situation that's manipulating things, she sees it. Y'all are both too smart for your own good. All right, Leo. Leo. And just remember, all these readings go back to that first card. Someone, a masculine energy, is definitely going through transformations right now. Leo, we got conserve your money. We got harvests are coming in. You reap what you sow. Hopefully you have been nurturing some positive things that are coming in for you. And it is time to start watching for those ships that are coming in for you, and two, starting to put some planning and foresight of what you're going to be doing next, right? Right, because you can't think of it as like a garden. You can't plant the same crops in the same spot year after year after year. You have to rotate that shit. So it's like, once you're done harvesting, what are you planning on planting next year? Virgo. Good morning, monkey. What you doing? Hi. Virgo? A little Scorpio there. They're so adorable when they're little. All right. Virgo. We got the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 9 of Rods. I just feel like, yeah. I feel like you accomplished a lot. You're enjoying the sun, right? And I feel like you put a lot to build that. You deserve to defend it, right? But at the same time, I feel like with everything else, this kind of person that's already yeah. they're a little beat up, but you've built the defenses, so all that's done. I just think you should just embrace the energies that you're in right now. You definitely have a lot of opportunities for things like that. Oi. Apologies on that, Virgo. I do get a sense that there is somebody that they went through a lot to get what they have. And I don't think it's so much that they are defensive, of rather that they've already built the solid defenses, right? That's just in there now. Libra. Libra, I see you putting a lot of focus on what you're going to be doing next, really trying to lean into your intuition, trying to use your foresight, trying to listen to your guides, trying to put all that together to figure out how you're going to maneuver through the next things. I think a blind spot that you do have is you are missing a Two of Cups connection, focusing on all that you are going to be losing during these big transformations. You also got the Knight of Pentacles energy here, right? This could be somebody coming in, or this could be you, but this is also a very strong manifesting energy, right? This is, this is the type of energy where you need to be focused, because you will manifest whatever you want right now, whatever you're focusing on. And believe it or not, I mean, people get so shocked when you say things like this, but like, you can manifest your partner to cheat on you by constantly accusing them, right? Because this is what ends up happening. If you're going to always accuse them and they're always going to be in trouble, regardless of whether they do it or not, eventually they'll do it, right? That's what I mean. Like you can just as easily manifest negative as you can positive, right? So it's a matter of focusing on the positive right now and figuring out what you're going to do next to make sure that whatever, it continues to build positively. Whew, Scorpio. Come here. Scorpio, there's a matter of being generous here, equal give and take, a lot of victory. I got an Ace of Swords here, but what these other cards is, I feel like you're really gaining some balance here, especially when it comes to the financial areas and things of that nature. But just a matter of balancing your energy of give and take with people in general. I see this Eight of Swords here at the end is kind of, and as I always describe the Eight of Swords, it's like when in the movie where they're kidnapped or whatever, and their hands are tied behind their back, and they've already broken through the ropes, but now they're just waiting for the ideal time. They don't want the kidnapper to know that they know that they can escape. You know what I'm saying? They want everybody to still think they're trapped. They're putting that illusion up. So that's either you or them, or someone has the illusion of entrapment, but they know that there's victory coming for that soon. It's just waiting for an opportunity. Sagittarius. What do you got going on, Sag? I know I seem like I must give Sagittarius a hard time all the time, but for real, y'all, like, I love you guys to death. I do. I really, really do. I really, really do. You guys are some fun, fun, fun people. But like I said, it could go back and forth. It could go back and forth, but this feels very saggy to me. The Seven of Swords. Slinking around card, right? The grumpy hermit, right? Reversed hermit. This is toxic, closed off, slinking around, hiding shit behind all this nicey slinking around. Really, this person has a very nasty, negative attitude, right? And I got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is a very ungrounded person. So, Sag, whether this is you or the energy of the Gentleman card for you coming in, this is someone who's still in the middle of a dark night of the soul. This is still somebody who does things to be spiteful. They do things to make people jealous. They use people for superficial shit. Right? Just be mindful. And if this is you, pull back and ask yourself why you're doing this to people around you. And what do you genuinely care about? What do you actually want? Right? What do you want, Sag? It's all as dramatic as you want to make it. It always has been. Hey. Sorry, I need some sage after that. It's having a fun morning. I'm sorry, I get tired of pulling the Seven of Swords and the cheating cards on Sagittarius all the time. Like, we get it. You guys are like very... They're like, are they the opposite of Taurus? I don't even know what the opposite of Taurus is. But they kind of are the opposite of Taurus. Whereas Taurus is... I'm going to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Capricorn. I'm sorry. My life is very funny. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Dawson's Creek. It's like Sagittarius and Taurus are like Pacey and fucking Dawson. Oh, only my old school 90 ladies are gonna understand that with me. All right, so Capricorn, we definitely got some swift moving energy here, moving. You also got the Hierophant and the Star. So I definitely feel like you got something going on where you've been centered, quiet, focused, and manifesting something. There's definitely a lot of hope and renewal. Things are going to move very, very fast for you. Right? And I just get a strong sense of watch your mouth. Okay? Watch your mouth. You can be mindful of how much of your good news you share with others. Okay? Don't give anybody else the ability to co-create and mess up your shit, right? Keep it to yourself. If you're in hermit mode, you're meant to be. You're in a positive hermit mode, okay? Aquarius. Like, Capricorn. I definitely get the sense, like, if you do have a partner or something coming in, don't get too hyper excited, all right? Don't present yourself as something you're not going to be able to maintain, because you guys are very smart, you're very open-hearted, you're very huge-hearted, but you have a very big tendency to just try too hard. You try too hard to be funny, and it doesn't come out funny, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a little bit of, keep quiet a little bit. Don't Just blur it all out, right? Hold a little bit of it in. Save it in. Aquarius. Aquarius. Now, we talked about that card before. Remember the Lover's card? The Three of Cups. Definitely got some celebrations. There is some toxic cords here. Look, and she's got fruits behind her, and he's got fire. Just like the tree and the fire in the other card, right? Just reversed. There's definitely a battle coming. Or there has been a battle. And there is going to be, I get a strong sense that especially with the celebrating card and then the battle card with this devil in the middle, I get that there is definitely a connection with somebody who's has a toxic cycle of battle, then love bomb, and then battle, and then love bomb, and then battle, and then love bomb. And they're the person that keeps initiating this 5 of Swords petty battle, dwell in the petty battle, dwell in the petty battle. Oh, okay. So now you're recognizing this. All right. Oh, well, let's go back to celebrating. Let's go back to 3 of Cups. Let's have fun. 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 Go home. Battle back on. Right? This is what I'm getting. Right. Whereas the Lover's card is a soul contract. Well, they're all soul contracts. But the Lover's card is... Yeah. The Lover's card is twin flame energy. The Devil's card is the karmic. There's no other way to explain that, right? And if you don't know, now you know. All right. I'm sorry. Pisces. I have no idea what the fuck that came from. Pisces. What you doing, Pisces? I'm telling my heart. Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whew. I get a sense of letting go of worrying about money so much. You got the reversed Hangman. I feel like you've probably spent a lot of time introspected, trying to see things from all the different perspectives and things of that nature. I feel like, honestly, Pisces, I feel like you're at the end of a dark night of the soul. Like you're fully, finally, or whoever you're dealing with is, right? They're fully embracing, the foundation. I like I always say that the 10, like in that one deck, you need to reorganize all your rods or whatever. I feel like you're finally grounded in a sense of who you are again. I feel like you went through a long time where you weren't, and now you are, right? Alrighty, y'all. I've got munchkins to go feed. Let's get one oracle card for the collective, and then we'll roll it out. Well, that was interesting and intense. Remember, y'all, always never force fit anything, right? For any reader, never force fit anything. Timelines are always, if it does resonate and you don't like it, That's your choice, y'all. That's your choice. You can flip the Monopoly board on your timeline anytime you want. You can walk away from the game anytime you want. You stuck in a runner, chaser, dynamic, twin flame, sucky. You're tired of this bullshit fucking game you're playing. Game stops as soon as you stop playing it, y'all. I'm telling you. And as soon as you stop playing with one person, I guarantee, if you are genuinely in a twin energy, your frequency will change and you will attract a whole new web. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Full moon completion. Full moon completion. We are in the full moon phase of the solar energies right now. The sun is considered at it, well, in the northern hemisphere, at its peak energy at the moment, right? There's a lot of completion going on, right? I definitely found new moon in Leo. I know that is coming up. Holy. Oh, wow. Okay. No wonder everybody's tripping out. It is on the 8th. See, I told you. When I tell you guys I stop paying attention, I stop paying attention. All right. So we got the full moon in Aquarius on the 22nd and the new moon on the 8th. All right. So, y'all, this shit's going to be important. You're going to need to fucking get out there on the new moon. If you want a new fucking timeline, this is it. This is what the Lionsgate portal is fucking for, okay? You want a new timeline. You get your ass out there on the fucking new moon. I don't give a shit if you don't fucking feel it right now, all right? There's enough of this bullshit with everybody with, I just don't feel witchy. I haven't felt witchy for months. I don't feel connected no more. I don't want to do... That's why you don't feel connected no more. You guys want to be connected again? Here we go. On the 8th, get out there. Seeds of intention. What do you want? What do you want? Seriously, what timelines do you want? Right? Stop putting fucking people in it. Stop attaching that fucking timeline. Stop making this an actual person and let somebody fucking come in for you that's genuinely meant for you. Stop acting like you know better than the universe. What do you want? Right? You cast a basic intention of what you basically want, and then you allow the universe to direct you into the areas, to the people that will guide you in those areas, right? You will need to plant some seeds of intention on the new moon. You are going to get shit tons of signs, synchronicities, and everything else between the 8th and the 22nd. On the 22nd, you will have to let go and release all old timelines. You're going to have to plant the seeds of new intention for new timelines. And then over the next 2 weeks, practice releasing the old timelines. And then come the full moon, there should be some sort of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a divorce, get rid of your wedding rings, something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be healthy again, quit smoking cigarettes or something along that nature, give up an addiction or a vice. There needs to be a sacrifice and a release. A sacrifice that coincides with the intent of releasing whatever toxic people or whatever from your timeline. Okay? Full moon. That's going to be important. Alrighty, y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I apologize for yelling at you guys. I love you very, very much. I really, really do. And this is why I don't teach classes. But join us over in the Facebook group, the Coven the Silver Cord. I'm going to drop those links down below just as soon as I get off here, because I do that on my phone. It's easier. And yeah, come on over. We're going to be doing the Lionsgate portal, okay? We're going to be doing it. Going to be doing it. All right. Catch you later, guys. I love you. I'll be back just as soon as I can.